Even after decades of silence, Jack Nicholson remains one of Hollywood's most fascinating and unpredictable legends. Known for his devilish grin, razor-sharp wit, and a career spanning more than 6 decades, Nicholson has shared the screen with nearly every major star of his era. But at 88 years old, the Oscar-winning actor finally decided to lift the curtain on the darker side of his Hollywood journey, revealing the 6 actors he absolutely could not stand working with. Jack Nicholson has always been known for his honesty. Whether talking about fame, art, or the chaos of Hollywood, he's never been one to sugarcoat his feelings. In a recent sit-down conversation with a longtime friend, he reportedly opened up about the few colleagues who made his life difficult on set. And true to form, Nicholson didn't hold back. "Some people just suck the air out of the room," he allegedly said with a smirk. "You can't fake chemistry, and with these people there was none. So who made the list?" While Jack didn't go into every detail, he hinted enough for insiders to piece together the puzzle. The first name that came up was Val Kilmer, his co-star in The Doors. Nicholson admired Kilmer's talent, but reportedly found his attitude unbearable. "Val always thought he was the director," Jack once joked years ago. "He'd argue about everything, even the lunch menu." Their on-set tension became legendary, with crew members describing it as 2 egos clashing like thunder. Next was Shelley Duvall, his co-star from The Shining. Although Nicholson respected her as an actress, he admitted that working under Stanley Kubrick's intense direction strained their relationship. "Shelley was fragile," he said. "That film broke her down, and it broke me down too. It wasn't hatred, but we couldn't connect." The third actor to make his list was Shia LaBeouf, whom Nicholson met briefly during discussions for a film that never happened. "The kid was too intense," Jack said. "I like intensity, but not madness." According to sources, Nicholson walked away from the project after one meeting, claiming he didn't have the patience for wild energy without direction. Another name was Sean Penn. The two were friends once, but their personalities reportedly clashed on set. "Sean's a hell of an actor," Jack admitted, "but he always acted like he was the smartest guy in the room. That doesn't work when there's 2 alphas." The fifth actor Nicholson mentioned was Tommy Lee Jones, with whom he shared a cold rivalry for years. Both men were dominating forces in 1990s Hollywood, and their egos never meshed. "Tommy's brilliant, but he doesn't like competition." "Neither do I," Nicholson said. And finally, the last name on his list shocked everyone: Meryl Streep. The 2 icons have never worked together, but according to Jack, that was intentional. "I admire her, but I couldn't handle her process," he said. "She's meticulous to the point of madness. I'm more instinctual. We'd drive each other crazy." Still, Nicholson made it clear that his comments weren't about hatred in the traditional sense. "Hate's a strong word," he clarified. "It's not personal. It's about energy. Acting is like dancing. If your partner steps on your feet too many times, you stop dancing." At 88, Jack seems at peace with his career, reflecting on it with both humor and honesty. Friends say he's spending most of his time at home in Los Angeles, surrounded by art, family, and memories from one of Hollywood's most remarkable lives. Despite his candid comments, there's no bitterness, just a man looking back with clarity. Jack Nicholson has always lived by one rule: never fake it. Whether in love, life, or on set, he's remained fiercely authentic. So when he says there were a few people he couldn't stand working with, you can believe it. But even his so-called enemies would probably agree on one thing: there will never be another Jack Nicholson.